So I'm just downloading the designs, whatever we are sending out. Okay, few design what in the past class we have learned. Let's try it out. Okay, so we have cutted up the circles, or it's like we have used freehand tool like so. Okay, this is a try to match the alphabetical order of the 3-point rectangle tool is used, right? 3-point rectangle tool, and fuse them. Nice, just it's a scribble artwork, and it is understood like the tools are understood, but we can switch to the artistical part also. And then, so let us see on your screen. We have tried something, a shape like this, and we can duplicate that. You can place in the middle by manual rotation, copy paste, click over here and start dragging this and place here. Job done. Now select everyone, fill any color and go for what? Combine. So what we have seen now, common area become transparent. So within very less time, we can able to create the design. So let's do one more. Ellipse. So hold the shift button to make it straight. And get the volume. Now rest of the things we can try with rotation. So copy paste. Get plus 90. Just we have added up the things now. Copy paste. Plus 45. So now the things happen with calculation. So here get a fill color and common area transparent by combine. So hope we have seen yesterday's theory is now in a practical manner. Let's bring into the center of your canvas by hitting the P button. What is the button? P for page center. Corel Draw. One minute. Corel Draw Excel I'm searching for. No issues. Can make a Corel file in Excel. Already hope that is there with you. The Corel Excel sheet. Still it is not available. Somewhere deleted. Now the button to bring the object into the center of your page is P for page center. Let's make the ellipse holding the control button and select all by control A. Next keyboard shortcut CTRL. It is a common hotkey CTRL plus A. Select all object on the screen, control A, and hit the button P, bring to the center. Select this and drag how much big you want and hit the button P, page center. Drag it down, drag down, control A and control L, control L. Same job. Control A, P for page center. And now control A, control L. So hope we are understanding what is happening on this screen. Like just control A, P, control L. Control A, P, control L. So hope we have understood now what is the math going on the center. The common part is getting transparent. N number of objects can be taken up, and P and control L. So the common area become transparent and the design happen automatically. Select the object, get a duplicate, place around here. Just arranging the things, that's it up, and anyone can able to do this. But make sure like the output comes. So what you are seeing now, how to fuse these circles and the combine mode with page center can able to draw the things done. Yes. In the last session, we have understood how to make the ordering and the keyboard shortcut, control page down and page up is for ordering. Here you can find the order, control and shift page down and page up to get it move one step back or multi steps. Control and page down is one step. So if you're hitting shift and page down, then multi steps. So hope we have understood now how to arrange the things, one front, one behind. And the next part, yes, you can duplicate, turn it into 90-degree, switch to the top, send to the back, drag it down. Now it is the time to get convert to curve. Why? To get modify this structure. So let us modify the structure. How? Just drag down with control or shift button both side down. Now one circle to be drawn. So select the circle tool and draw it up with control and shift. Job is done. Now we can make it to get a semicircle. We know how to make semicircle, right? Which tool? Shape tool. And you can drag it like this. Does it okay? This is manually of forming the things. Drag till this and drag it out. So hope we have understood now how to make it the semicircle on the top side. And yes, if you want to fill the color, it doesn't happen because it is open shape. We need to close them. So how to close this? Yes, with a right click, convert to curve, then select the points or else get it closed like this. So hope we have understood now how to close the shape. Once more on the screen. The thing has to be done with math proper center. Exactly hold the control and shift button and click on the center and drag. It will make it to get it from the center point. Now get it arc. Once arc is done, this side no need to disturb. This side has to come to this portion. Then what is the degree? This is 0 degree. This is 90. This is 180, right? So here the last part could be 180. Before you have done randomly, now with mathematics. So hope we got to know how to design the things proper. Drag with the shift button and we need to close this. How to close? Just now we have learned. What is that option? Convert to curve. Now practically we are arranging the thing on screen. So hope this to be get known. Now we got to know how to make them close. Already you have learned all these things. Close it up straight. Now it is the time to get it, fill the color. So hope we have understood how to fill the color. Now on the top, we need this design to go upside. Get it plus, move it up. Now we need to make it sharp on the top side. How to make? Just drag this till here. Convert to curves. Already you have learned. Control Q. Get the zoom tool. You can find the zoom tool, hotkey Z. Get it zoom. Select the shape tool and make them to come onto the single place. You know how to do alignment, align vertical and horizontal. Okay, so if it is not happening, align to control point. Right. So it moves one side, nothing to get worried. What is the button? F10. We go on to the again center. So it depends like what is the center and all. So that could be managed by some other way, but yes, we got to know how to make a shape and get move as per your requirement to the top side. So slowly we are covering multi thing. Now, if it is to be get round like shapes, how to do? Take the shape, click and click, and how to get it curve. Am I right? This is the question. So start taking the shape tool, select the endpoint, go on adding the plus button, plus button, plus button, make some more points. Now it is the time to get select. So we can select it alternatively. Yes, we can use the shape tool to get select. Yes. Select this with the help of shift button. Hope it is clear. So whatever we have learned, with that, what can be done? And start moving it up to the top. Hope it is clear. Now it is the time to go for making all pointers select and switch to the option called smooth. So hope these buttons are known to you, how to make a curvical structure on the top. Is it clear? Now it is the time to get it close, to get the black color inside it. So take the shape tool, come over here and proceed further with this, which tool? Freehand tool. And in the last session, we have learned about how to make it close and combine the things. So let us check, does it is a single? Okay, fine. So this line is not add up. We can combine this. How to combine the word lines? By which tool? Just I'm making it refresh to let you know like whatever you are learning, it's in practical manner. How to combine these two? Select both them, switch to the combine. Why to combine? To join these points. How to join? By the shape tool, select it up and join it up. Now it is the time to get it close. Yes, one button, it close up. We have closed it to make a math. What is the math? Select both and go for welding. So hope we got to know what is weld and how to use them. Is it done? Now the next point. Yes, they are like unnecessary part which doesn't require for us. Then you can able to go for delete and delete. So hope we have understood how to start the design and get it add on. So how to make the curves and how to fuse them, get a design to be done. Now, in the middle, if you need to add some more structures, yes, add some of the structures like this. How to get it repeat? How to duplicate in CorelDRAW? 5 methods are there. The fastest method, drag it up. While dragging, you can give a right click. What is the command? Drag it up. While dragging, hold the shift button, it will go straight and give a right click and it forms the duplicate. Hope it is clear how to make a duplicate in CorelDRAW. Now the reason of doing this, you can select all the thing, get it combined. Right? What is this? Select all, weld up. Okay, this is welded. Again, select this and weld up. So hope we have understood now how to develop the story. So take the reference because it is a designing software and we need to create the design with your limited knowledge. Here, the work of combine is going on. Here, the work of welding is going on. So welding and combining difference you can find. It is Control L and it is just weld option inside the shape. It fused to a single object. Here it also make a single object, but common area transparent. Here common area mix up. Is it clear now? Now it is the next to add up some shapes here. So how to add this shapes? Just make the free enter, nothing to get orient. Because one side you are drawing, get it add up. So how to add this? Take the shape tool and pick tool and get it weld. Yes, because it is not in close, it may not get close proper. So select it now because it is close, get it weld. So hope we have understood how to add the extra steps. Is it clear? Now it is the time to get down the shape. So select all the points. And here a new option you can see here, that is called rotation. Here you can change the pivot point where from you want to rotate. Now move the pivot point and get it down. Hope it is clear. Is it okay? How to select certain part of your screen and get it modified. Now completely practical oriented things are happening up. No extra tools we are talking. So considering the out has to come, we're doing this. Now here the extra portions to be get deleted. Yes, delete this. Sorry, I breaked it. Delete this. And it can be smooth out. Smooth and select this and get it smooth. So hope we have understood now how to start the design and get it smooth and move proceed further. And the same thing if you need to get it on the back side. Yes, what can be done? Select this design, copy it up, paste it down, and flip it up from the center point. Move it up as per requirement and select both, weld it up. So hope we have understood how to make the story to run in a symmetrical manner. Is it clear? So we are just moving this so that the center point comes over here. Now make this a little down from both the side by holding the shift button. Get it, move the extra things by either you add it up or get some extra lines to go down to it, just like a stage and all. So what is to be done now? Select both. Now the first challenge comes, does it there in the center? No. Then how to bring the object to the center of the other object? Question over. The next topic of the day. Alignment. What you are learning now? Alignment in CorelDRAW. CorelDRAW is famous for its alignment buttons. So alignment is a major role in any graphic designing. Go to the object menu and switch to the option called alignment. Hope it is clear. Where is the option inside the object menu? Alignment. And here all the keyboard shortcuts are there. So let us see how it aligns. Select the first object, select the second object. Now switch to the object menu and ask to the software align. To whom you want to align? Where you want to align? All these hotkey are there. Left align, right align, top align, B. So L, R, T, B are common. L, R, T, B. So as per the name into concern, it is there. So nothing to get tense in by writing them. L for left, R for right, T for top, B for button. Now only three things to be get known: CEP and page center already you have learned. Only the things you need to learn: horizontal center and vertical center, C and E. And it is quite used often. So CE and P, horizontal center and vertical center, C and E. Fine. So let us see. So these two are there. So we can use C for horizontal center rather than top align button. And just hit the button C, it came up. Now it's the time to go for weld all. So hope we have understood how does the story can run from one subject to the next higher subject. Is it clear now? Now some extra option like extra part. So if someone to go inside it, and let us make some 3-point. Right? Get it weld? How to weld them? Again the next, it is straight. Just I'm arranging the things, but it could be done with artistic format also. Select them, weld. So hope we have understood now how to add the sets and proceed further. Is it okay, everyone on the online? Because no extra options, only the practical use going on. So practical is more important also rather than theory. Now the topic is going on alignment. So here along with this design, we got to know what is called alignment in CorelDRAW and how it could be done up. Select the objects and get it delete. Select this, get it delete, and get it smooth up. So we can able to put the foot and go over to it. So it should be above the wheel level, then make the wheels to go down a little. Is it clear? So hope we have understood now how to make a subject tree design on screen. Select all and move. Now the topic we have learned is alignment. Let us see some more options with the alignment. Let us make a box, right? Now inside the box, this box has to come up. Check to the screen. Now more important thing. If two objects we are selecting, and asking the software make the top side align. So what happened? It takes the maximum top area. But what happened here now? Can you able to see a big thing changes here? So let us make this two drawing to come over here. If you are selecting these two, either this object will go to this top or that object will come to this top. Then both of them are top aligned. So what will happen? Does this object will go to the top or does that object will come to the top? If it is coming, then in which logic it is coming? Because we cannot able to take a trial there in the editing table or the designing table. So how does the object move to make top align? Question over. Okay, any question you can tell. The answer is like, if you need this object to be not moving, then select this, then select this and go for top align. What happened now? The object which is selected in the end become the target object, and rest of the object will follow to that particular object top. If we are doing the reverse, now we have selected this, then after we have selecting this with the shift button, and if you are hitting the button T, the software understand we need to align to the last object. Last object account to the object reference point mide manaki alignment kavala ila think chestaru software. So hope we got to know alignment and selection with point of view. So the target object is selected at the end. The target object will select at the end. So hope we have understood now how to make the selection while doing alignment. And the keyboard shortcut to do the alignment: T for top align, L for left align, R for right align, and B for button aligned, and P for page center. Now C and E are extra two things: center horizontal and center vertical. So these many keys are there to do the alignment. And it makes the job much more faster. So now the tips and tricks is over. So we are selecting this overally, but we can select the target object at the end. So let us take an example now. The top object is different in different place, but we need this object all to be get aligned to this object top side. So what you can do, select this all. If you're hitting now the T, then overall top side is taken into care. But if you need this to be an object, then deselect this by hitting the shift button. Again, select this with the hit of shift button. Then the software will remember this is the last object. Now hit the button T, it will come to the blue color top side. Blue stand at the same place, it doesn't move. White and green are moving. But if you are not doing that and you are directly selecting, then the selection will be taken into consideration and it will make that top of the selection. So now go to know how to align with target object. So what is the answer? The target object behind will select at the end. The target object will select at the end by the shift button. By the shift. This is the shift button which makes to deselect, and this is the same shift button which to make reselect. So shift is for multiple object selecting. Hope the logic and funda is clear. Now let's go and take a new page. Go to the screen. Take the object, hold the control and shift, drag it up and hit the button P and it will come to the page center and get fit down. So page center has to come up, P for page center. Now fit to the screen by hitting the F4 button, select this. Now it is the time to do the math. Make a duplicate or make next object and get them placed instantly. Select all and P, page center. Select duplicate, 90. Before the day also we have done the same. Now it is the time to go for what? Combining and subtracting. Combining and subtracting. Now again a new product. Control A. We don't need that. So delete this. Control A and hit P button and select all. Get it minus. So hope we got to know how to give the cut. Now drag, logo finish. Right? So hope we have understood now how to make logo design. Just alignment and trimming combined. Welding, trimming and alignment all work together to form this. Now we have taken this much of time to handle all the things. Let us see some alignment things. Click, click, click. Select all, CE. What is the command? C and E. What is CE? Horizontal center and vertical center. Select CE. So easy to draw the design. Now change the color. Yes. How to change the color? By the color palette, or else there is a special button which fills the color. As if like stroke is filled with what button? F12, right? So for stroke control, outline control, you are using F12. Exactly the same way we can use F11 button. It is for fill command. So now again a new keyboard shortcut today. What is that? F11. F11 for fill. So here the technical term fill is, yes, it is used, you can use that. Fill. So hope we have understood now how to make the fill window to get pop up. And inside the fill, yes, by default, it may be none mode. but we can go for like uniform filling and fountain filling. Fountain is technically called as gradient here. Gradient in Adobe language, that is same in Corel, that is called fountain. So here one side color will be taken, the other side maybe like a plain color, gradient. So gradient is technically called in Corel Draw fountain. So note down the Corel language. In Adobe language, it is gradient. In Corel language, it is fountain. Because sometimes we know gradient, we will be searching about the gradient and gradient will not be visible. So nothing to get worried. It is there with the name called fountain and it is there in the fill command. So here a lot of control are there. We can change the color. Yes. We can add the color by double clicking. And the rest, like you can change it up here also, right? Directly on screen, you can change the direction. And you can add up extra things here. Maybe blue until blue, close. So hope we have understood now how to add the colors. So what happened now? Okay, close. Now on screen, you can able to move it up. Which angle you want, you can do it up. This is the beauty in Corel. Corel, the direction could be controlled here directly on this screen. And you can set the range or the colors through these stoppers, either to the left side or right side. Minimum 2 gradient colors should be there. Now, hope we have understood the first tips and tricks. What? On screen, you can change the angle. This is the first thing we have learned in fill here. Fountain is to be controlled to this extension. And then adding of the colors, removing the color, repositioning the color. And not only the reposition, we can make this upper one to get blocked, like strip. If you want to make it to be turned strip, you can get it plus towards a particular color. So hope we have understood now how to add more colors by the double click. And we can choose the color by the picker also. Get it okay? So hope we have understood now how to make the color to stand here. And this is the midpoint range. You can bring them here. So we are just bringing it very close. Sharp. Sharp. So hope we have understood now how to make a strippy gradient. Strip like gradient also can be formed. Okay, I'm not moving more into it. You can have a try on this. So now same circle with gradient and fill color and alignment. All these things are used together. So hope we have understood now the fill of the rectangle and the ellipse together. So we have taken this much of time to make some logos and all, but you can do much more than this. So let us move to the next easy close set. Till now we have done with what? Rectangle, 3-point rectangle, ellipse, 3-point ellipse. But we'll go for polygon now. Now the beautiful option starts here. Take again a page. What is that? Polygon. As if the name the work is so, the keyboard shortcut is Y. Polygons means side. Poly means many. Polygon means side. Many-sided object. So start dragging this same way how you are drawing the pen, like a rectangle and ellipse. But here you'll find more side. Hold the shift button and drag. It will be like symmetrical format from the click part. But hold the control button and drag. It will be exactly all side equal. So now we have understood how to draw a polygon. And then after, yes, modifying the polygon. Now the design will be covered around this. Have a duplicate, or before duplicate, we can change to what extension, we'll see in more detail. Drag the duplicate, change the sides. Like chemistry design, Benjamin, the structure hexagonal. So if you are from science background, you might be knowing more than me. So all the chemical structures are with this hexagonal shapes are there. That all you can try it out. So carbon and its structure, glucose and its structure, because the time you get a job, this is waiting for you. And that also can be sorted out. Now we have seen how to make a shape. What is the keyboard shortcut? Keyboard shortcut of what is the tool? Polygon. Y. Y for polygon. Right? Select the design, go to the option bar, change the shape points. 7, yeah, 10. 10 or 6. Fine. Everything can change. Now, okay, the position, the points points can change. So the keyboard also can change it. Oh. So now we have seen now how to convert one shape to the other shape. So feeding the number or by using the navigation arrows. Quite important topics. Hope the voice is reaching and this makes a sense. Corel itself will make you a job instantly in the market because high demand of Corel in every printing sectors. Even for like Photoshop, there, not there, that is one part. Still, it bit to the Photoshop to make the designing artworks like brochure, leaflet, template, everything is Corel. So hope we have understood now what is the importance of the color. Then these options will be very easy. Fine. So hope we have understood now how to change the points and get the structure done. Now the next action starts here. Once you've changed the structure, then Shape tool will help you a lot. It will maintain the basic structure and get changed. Can you see now what happened with Corel? Shape tool work in a magnifying way, in an artistic way to the polygon tools. To draw this, it takes more time. But now you can convert a hexagonal shape into a star shape. Now the duplicate, yes, copy paste. Take the shape tool, drag it up, design over. Select this, change the color, fill the color. Select this, change the color. Fine. So if it is not changeable. So hope we have understood now how to rearrange the shapes one above to the other without disturbing the corner points. Hope it is clear. Is it okay? Online everyone. How to make a design from the polygon shape. How does the polygon react to the shape tool? Or how does the shape tool react to the polygon tool? So all this question and answer going on. Now change the color, make the design ready. So conclusion, you got to know. Yes, polygon helps a lot to make the design instantly. Logos and all can be done much more faster. Let us take a new canvas or like page. Now let us make the first polygon shape, that is triangle. Triangle is the first polygon shape. Below to the 3 shape, polygon cannot be formed. So to make a simple polygon, we need to have at least 3 line and above, 3 side and above. Then only polygon happens. Now select the design. So let us take a design as a reference over here. Then let us see how what happened. Edit plus button, and from the center, flip vertical. So hope it is clear. Now combine them together. Make the body part ready. And get this onto the top side. Just the feel of your head. Finish. How to make a structural design that makes sense. Now add the points. So how to add the points? Select add. So it is going on the above side. Then select add. Add. Select 1, 2. Fine. So hope we have understood now how many to get add up and what is to be pull up. Is it clear now? Now it is the time to get the next structure. Select it, get it, add up. Select it, get it, add up. Hope it is clear now. Now, the same. Select these two, again, add up. Now, get down this. Select both and switch over here. There is a tool called Reflect Node Horizontal. So we are reflecting the nodes, but it is not required in this manner, so nothing to get reflect. Here, this side has to be add up with the points, which is wrongly done. So let us down it. To this, if you are making add the points, next select this and add the point. So it will go outside only. Select this and add the point. And select this and add the point. So hope this math is clear. Select these points and go for outside movement. Equally it will go up. So hope we have understood now how to make the structure to form with your past knowledge. No extra things we are learning. So nothing to get panic. And get it away from reflect nodes and start moving them below with the help of your shift button. So what we have seen now, how to make a character designing from this triangle only. Now it is the time to go for adding the hands. How to add the hands? Select the points and check where to add. Adding. So if it is adding outside, so you can select the before one, add. Select the before one and go for add. If it is going outside, then select this one and add up. So hope we have understood now how to add the points. Because coral revolve around the nodes, the faster we know, it is better. Now what is still to be taken? Reflect node horizontally. That means how much you are dragging right side, that much it will go to the left side. Is it clear? So hope we have understood this. Now is the time to add extra points and get them bend more. So select one thing and add up. If you need to get inside add, then select this and add up. So select this and add up. Now this point, these 2 points, could be moved to the top side. How to move? By moving, go straight. Because we know later on we can able to make them come closer by the help of your reflect node. Hope it is clear now how to add the structures. Is it clear? Now it's the time to get a cut. So how to make a cut? Now select these two and go for what? Trimming. Go for what? Trimming. Select these two. Now it is trimmed up. But the line is there still. So you can get it aligned to the center. Okay, let us take this is here somewhere. And select the second object, the target object. First select who to move. Second select with the shift where to move. And then just hit the button called C. C for horizontal center. So hope we have understood now how to make the shapes and get it smaller down. How to do all side equal with the help of your shift button. Is it clear now? So hope we have understood a little artistical part. Topic remain the same, but artistically it has to be come up the output. Logos. The summary on your screen you can find now. Make a complex structure with the help of your combine, shape tool, modification of the line, get a structural format. Second thing, make a logo designing with the help of your alignment. Make some button design with the help of your filling color. Get the alignment to do the work And the next after what we've seen, how to work with which tool? Polygon tool. Making duplicate of the polygon and making their basic property to change. We have not started making convert to curves. With the basic structure itself, we can able to make a lot of design. Hope this much of things are clear. Now at the end, we have seen how to make a character designing. That is more important. The time you go to any company, every company does have a logo. Now every company does have a mascot. Mascot means a character who will be speaking to the public in a base structure. So hope we have understood few things. The tools we have covered today, polygon tool and 3-point ellipse tool. And the examples we have given today, how to make a character designing with the help of your present knowledge. Right? That's it for the day. Make some structural artwork and send me up. Is it okay now? So will I stop the screen now? Or any question you can ask me up. So make 5 logo designing in the next session. That is your task. That's it for the day. I'm stopping the screen now. We'll meet in the next session again with the higher option.